Welcome back to the stream. This is Rika, if the strategy, which is based on Irene's strategy. And based also in Curry's strategy. Okay him. So what? So what we want to do is to continue to work in this is strategy, which I worked with it offline. But the first of all I want to show you the chat channel disclaimer. Disclaimer. Any opinions, news, research, and alias prizes or other information contained on our Smith video are provided as general market commentary and do not constitute Sim Smith advice. And I will also show you about Zignaly. That way you can copy some 3D trailers. Zignaly all of the profit and none of the work, best alongside the top digital asset monitors and fans. If you use my link and that pass it at least 100 USDT or more to any profit sharing services, you will be rewarded with $20 worth of non-withdrawable C coins that can be used for paying Zignaly CCS fees. So are we back into the normal be there and I can show you the rookery, if classic is classic, which I have done it with a B script, and then I have the normal script that bloods into the top chart, and this is the script that bought into the bottom chart, and yay. So this is the task that they have done with, if strategy it doesn't show too much so early you have a nice. Apparently you have a nice drawing but as say I don't like the day mothball, because what happens right now is that when that too much volume downside. Then this goes down, and they should go up so that it tells me to too short here but that's the reason is that the new deer mothball function is not right. So we need to fix this. Okay, so this is the day, or mothball. So right now I have. So right now the 2 months there. So right now the gonna meet check. I think mine to do so right now the B script and the script, they are both the same thing. I think the only thing that changes the leverage, so that means that This one has leveraged to learn, this one has leveraged 1 on vice versa bad. Apart from the leverage, everything is okay. Okay, so that's what we want to do. So we want to work with B, because B is the one that draws the here, and they want to check these lines that works as suspect, so the more you go down with, more volume is should go up, so that we get the right volume, and once we fix this, then I will be able to have better results maybe. Look at that shot, and this. Candle, it seems that it's going to penetrate downside, it's going to. Oh yeah, gonna go them downside. So what I want to work on is this their mouth function. Which I'm going to show you some, where their mouth. Yeah, here it is, so this is that their mouth ball function. It's working with these the formal and volume, so the idea is to use the ice to have the A plus, and the me at minus, okay, so. Yeah, so they are used to have the plus, and the man is bad. The I plan, and the minute by the bad they are modified by the volume, okay. That's the idea of, so the way of doing that. Can we move there somewhere? So the way of doing that is just multiplying the change of height times the volume, but this is not working as suspected, so I have them some approaches manually. And that's what we're going to do. So the first thing, I want to do is to modify the up, to modify the down, and then I will check how the hell do I do about the DHDA, or bowl, because I'm not sure about this, okay. Look at that, this is going to go down from probably. Anyway, I'm one second. Where I did something. So okay, let's see what happens, if it bounces back, or not. Okay, so we're back with the script. Okay, camp. So I'm dead, so the up. The apply line, I want this to be the same one as the original one, which is hi. Then I wanted to have some stuff, and then his time volume. Okay. Melee is always positive, so that's a good thing. So what they want to have here is the change, which I have here. Okay, badass. Positive value, because this can be positive or negative. My second. So what they want to have here is the up. While you, and then I want to have high or low from the same From this same, what's the name of from this, from their little current candle. Okay. So that's why they want to do, so I'm going to do everything into our 1 while line, because I'm not sure how to put the do it in several lines so that it works. I suspect it. Oh yes, so volume, so that is that damn. You have the high, which we always had, and then we have how much of the distance is this I change, and then just multiply by the white by the volume gay. So this is it, so the other one is the same thing that with down, so what you want to do is to have down, we want the change low. And we want the change low, which we want this absolute, we have the distances, we have the volume, and that's it. So the next thing that they have to think about is how to work with their once the name, where the volume no, and with the volume with the Yet with the to arrange, so we want to arrange with the ball him, and that might be a problem. Okay, so again, this how is going down, that's interesting. So up and down, it's the distance. Times volume, so what they want to have here is the distance times volume also here, and I'm not very sure how to do this. So if you take a look at this, and going to do it. Way of thumb. So I'm going to do this with a. So this is the code that I use. I know, and this is probably how it was done originally, which is removing volume everywhere, so this is the code from the original. Ah. Okay, so this is the original formula for to arrange, okay, and it has this thing about close one of having anything in it. Damn. It returns float, and so. What I want to do here is to focus on high low close low close that at caterer, so I want to do the same thing here. Okay, so I want to the same thing this here. That's right, okay. So what they want to do is to just have this thing here. The same formula, okay. So first of all we have high minor slow, there we have high minors. What's the thing? Yeah, high minus clothes from the previous bar, and then we have low minus clothes from previous bar, okay. So that's the idea, so that's what they want to do right now. Okay, oh look at that baby, its bones near, I'm sure. So right now I want to work with high low gay. So what they want to do is just write this line here, and I want to work with high mom. Low, so that means that this is high low, and this is a high low, okay, and yeah, so basically if you do this formula, this is going to be this is going to be 1. So this is high minus load times volume, okay, that's why they wanted to. So let's do it. High minus load times volume is a want. All of this here. So the next thing that we want to do is high minus close one. So it's more or less the same thing, but not the secondly the same thing, so once you want to do is yay. So what do you want to do is high close one copy, and then you just want to copy and paste and copy and paste. Wait a moment, that's not right. Yeah, that's what you can't copy paste. Okay, let's copy and paste from up, which is easier, okay. So what do you want to do here is to You want to work with high close one, which with abs of them looking for a with s, so the one to copy and paste all of this, so this is the one that you want to change. And then here, and the, so this is an aviator sewing, not kind to do the abs again. Okay, so here there is. Yay, that's the thing that they want to use there. We have something else. Game. The other thing that we have a nice. This one low minus close. Okay, so, once again a copy, and paste up. Okay. And now I'm going to replace, so the first one is the math Arab abs. So that it has the right body of the right positive value, then we have this one that does not need to be the bus it, if so I just change it. Here we are, so maybe there's a problem here with high minus low, if it's exactly the same number given you've got that the button. The wish division base hero, so this should not be, if they're in the stock, or maybe in low liquidity markets, so now. Okay, this is maybe bouncing back. Let's see how it in place. Okay, so low minus close one, and then times volume. So as you can see, I see don't choose everything bad day at times it I time it so that it's proportional to high low. That's all of that distance, although here you have low close, but up I'm not sure if this is the right path math I want to do stuff, so right now this is going to be at the right math, okay. So all what I'm going to do here is to take this line, okay. Man, I'm going to do this in such a way that it's easy for you to check, because otherwise it's not. One thing it's not one thing is it to do, so this is one expression, this is the two expression, and this is the third desperation. Okay. So that way is easier. So this is one, which we have said that this is just the same thing, so this is one, yay, maybe a weak fence, just choose like this. Yay, that's right. Can use a for into this. Okay, so one, maybe we should do some lines, because this is too. Yay, and going to do it high, my name's low volume. Well, this is going to be this stuff, then we have hi, my name's close one ball. This is going to be there's a stuff, and this is going to be low, wait, the moment says minus, this is going to be low minus close one ball. that to be like that. Okay, so this is a high. This is them the on one, and this is the other one, so the three of them are positive. I'm going to be positive, because and stuff like that. Oh wait a second. Yay, I want this. Limited one thing right now. Then we will go back here. So this is like this. And this is like this, so I have the three lions. Okay. Now here we have to this is not right, so we have to equals science here. I should remove all of this. Okay. So now on this is secure Google, and to this one isn't it? So his old code. New code base the alien. So this is more or less the yay. Oh yay, so I can remove all of this. And here I have some miles, and then we return the max of them. So the idea is that when the volume goes down a lot, the shit impact more, because now we say that we want to change, which we want the change hello times the change low. Check in the high, or minus low times volume. Okay. So this is my idea, and this is what they want to test care. So right now, I'm going to take a screenshot so that I can compare a stuff. Okay, so I'm going to take this screenshot, which I might be saving, but I'm not sure, so once I want to check if in the scandal they should go down now. I mean, no. I understand. Low, no, this should go down. I mean, this should go up instead of down here. That's the thing that we want to change. So what I want to do is to modify the B source code, and now I want to go to this source code and see here what happens. Okay, let's see how my car. Yay, we have something different here, as you can see. So let me check when we have here. So we have the rats. By the hell is this? So as you can see, the rat a direct line. When this goes down, this goes up. Okay, when the price goes down, this goes up. And it seems to go faster when there's more volume, and then maybe here that the price goes down quite a bit. He doesn't go so much now, because there is no much volume. Oh yeah, maybe here he should go up with more volume. Near you can see how it lit the text. In the text that there is no much volume and it's going up. So I think we have something. So currently, if you check out the strategy test therefore be year can find 15% only 14 traits, but this is because the levels do not make sense. Okay, so I like this. Okay, so let mem save this change. Okay, so there isn't a space there, which we should fix. Again. All code non-based them boolean. And this is new code base them volume, and will you use it down here? Okay. Let me check once again. Sir? Okay, so memory search for the in there is new dear move them off the wall. A calculation. Let's say and let's bump the version so that's then the yeah, maybe we'll need to bump the version yet. Bad time like this change to I'm going to push it. Trying to push it so that we don't lose it. Yay. Okay, so let's continue and see him. So now we have something similar to them. The what we had before, but now we have. It's modified by the volume, and this should be better than anything So let's try and see how to use it on how to use this. So what we can do right now is to work with this read the line, and we can modify it this to short only. And let's optimize there, then we will see this is going to be boring, okay, but that's either a half a pair up the from factor rate here, so this is maybe it should only okay. Okay. And what you want to do with short only is you want to work with this line so that it gives you more benefits than any thought the other thing, and this is the x the minus a key level, which right now is 48, so right now we want 20. See what happens. So what you want is this to be the most profit the will think, so let's see what happens with 49. Let's see if we like the graph. Know all of these things, and you can see here them and the different levels. Can answer right now. We have sure that it's close. If he goes, it goes down, okay. So but anyway, this is not very profitable. Even if it's for the profit or it's the reach the profit, the net result is negative. Okay, take look, this 11%. And this should not be so down here, and guess. Okay, alert the glitz 20 to 7% with 8th level. What the hell, why? I mean, I can put one, see what happens, but shouldn't be. So we have many traits, that's right, but I want something that makes sense. I don't want to have many traits, because I want to have many trades. Yay, so 6, 7, 8 doesn't have. So apparently, or at the moment. Bromley having their 9 or 8 level seems quite good. But and the like this going down here. The max rather only similar to 27, so I want to go up and see what happens. A faker may want less traits, but more profitable, so here we have much less traits meant it goes. That went down. Yay, that's Mason. None. Said 20. If we make 21, then there are now so trades, there are not so many trades, and this is interesting because this not working as expected, and then may have this 8-9. Stuff with seems to work right bad, either like it. because it's not the match of profit that with the max on. And yet maybe the problem is some the 80 hours the applause, and end all of this because we could change all of this to be something else. Maybe 1.5. And maybe these changes you know. So I'm not sure if the problem mass another level saw the stop loss. I want something else. Okay. Maybe we should move back to the weather, where we had here, which was 8 and 9 and Korea strategy. Then as the from there from scratch because why now we have this small thing length this solo all of this is changed so that damn it works all the way. Maybe that's not the right way of doing it. So I think we should switch back to the half from Ruckard B3, and then we start from there, because there are many changes, and that's not right, so I think we should do that. So let me check if I can do this so that it makes sense. So I want curry. And they want this curry B3 pane, which I want to compare with the if the script okay. Let's see what the hell is changed here. Because I want to go back to B3 set the ins then I change everything again, okay? Because otherwise this is not as good as I think. Okay, so you can see here on the left they have the B3 greedy, and on the right they have the if which is based on A. On which is based on a if again, as you can see here you have these level 26, 24, and then we have this offer with the minuses math, and the blast length is 7, the minus length is 7, and we also have this stuff about the length, and all of this stuff we should be fixed. Then this is their multiplier 80, or multiplier which is 1, and before he was 2, and then we have the long at protection, or short at protection, in which Auburn leeway with on 1 2, and the leverage, which a big one. This is the new code. Yay. And while that is this yes, and this is the old code, and this is in the ago that it's easier to read, and the plugin okay. So finally there should not be any more changes. So let's see what we do here. So right now there is no change. So I want to compare when this one, so I'm going to reset the writing that I think needs to be reset. Then we start again to search for the right value. So I want this to be reset, I want this to be reset, this too, and this too. case of this one we are going to do it manually, though. So right now, if we take a low here, which is how we should have this, the stuff which we have just modify which is that's the name low is closing on the length. Not this one, there's one should be 20. And it's 20, okay, so this has been changed. And so let me check on my other screen. So I want to modify our on here. Next strength length were in Palace their stop loss, yeah, so this was originally 14. And the input is close, might change this back to old age, and see that this is close. Okay, and this is 150. This is usually one to use as 80 years close, and you use 14, yeah, 14. Candles and the multiplier is 1. 1 that 5 times. So this should be it for now. If we compare again, you can see how we have these say their main to that her mind, if we go up or down. And then we have also this. With the playa here multiplier, so if we want our we don't wind the protection. Leverage should be 1, so I'm not going to change this line to play this lane change. This is Nicole, this is something else. And I think we are done, so I can save this here. Now I can change the settings. So I can add this, I can change, and can set. Modify. Revert change settings to match our Ruckard query. The Swiss, and leans OK. Okay, so now you have this the stuff. Okay, so it's time to test these Neo Sapiens, see if we can find a setup that works more or less. So this is the B3-week paste, okay. So the first thing that they want to do here is a meeting. Okay, we have this movement. This first thing that they want to do is reset, set the incident, everything. It's like we have set up, okay. So the next thing that they want to do is to turn on the strategies short only so that we focus on short. So that we focus on short profits, because we are going to turn into the red line here. So another thing that they want to do is to check this thing about here. Which is here. As you can see around the here, we want to go down here. And this does not happen, because this line is too so maybe yes, maybe we want this to be no, but this is too low, and I think I want the short here, so if I want the should here, they should be 10 or something. So let's try that, see what happens with short only, and 10 on this day, and I am many stuff. Let's see what happens around 10. I'm not sure about this. You may have the short, then we have another shown here, we have another issue with we lose bed. This is more or less what we want to do. So we should see some improvements maybe. If we increase the minute skill level. I like this graph, I like how this looks. A game, so yeah, I mean, I know like the graph here. Yeah. Okay, let's try what happens with long only, and curious if there are better results than when this. Where the hell is the plus? Key level. Okay, so right now I should be. They should be going down, and guess. Since then we have more trades. Okay, let's see what happens with 15, or something. And with 9, or 8, which was a regional thing. Too many trades. And this desire too many trades. But look, and that the here we win, whatever the reason is. With 4. And that means that the with and use these levels aren't used. Tourists that don't make sense. Okay, so this is not the work in a suspected turned near, but are we going to do? That's a good question. What are we going to do with of this? So the other thing that I wanted to test for this volume, which I have modified, is Let me check. Yeah, that's that along at protection, and the shot at protection. Maybe this helps us. Because it was turn on a let me check with short only. And why the hell is this? A demo, and yeah, the minor skill level. That same, if we have improvements here. Or not. It's interesting how it's above 50% profit the wall, but then the hand you don't win anything. When this is short only, yeah. So we should go modify, and that the idea minus key level. And this graph was nice. And this is a nice graph too. Then this. It works more, or less. Right to seg, and I modify something that they want to modify. Yeah, my one thing, this is going to be okay. So maybe we should keep the reverse set ends okay, so everything by the full, which is 14, and 15, 26, and so on. And yeah, so I'm not sure. Maybe we should just modify the... When the hell is this? The main MEMO length so that it's 7. Game. See what happens with 7. And none. Usually when you want and do is increase this bother you so that it's better. But sometimes it doesn't work as a spec. Once happened with 15 or something. It's more proof while by the price goes down so. Can't let me check something else. So let's thirds for something that says brothel. More than 50%. I think I've seen something near. Which is more than 50% brothel. come and meet Shank. What the for? As so more last I think as 22, and we want to have 21. But then was should maybe modify the stop loss of that is as it has some more movement in the maybe the, and based on HOHLC4. Okay, so, if we do something based on it's healthy for stop loss is a bit better. F. Or maybe we can change. This in turn as RSI. Okay, let's default settings. Maybe we'll want to show the when this goes up here with 26. And when this goes up a year with 24. We want to long. Yeah, that might be when we're looking for. It's saying in that it makes sense for not. So yeah, I short. And it seems to work. Yeah, I short. Maya. Let's see what happens here. So here. I should long on here, I am not long game, because this is a disaster, if I long here, and this is the same thing this is how the disaster, if I live here. Maybe I should grows up then, and long. I'm not sure, so when I crossed thou here along. And that's a good the strategy, maybe the much check when I cross thou here along K. Then the year when it grows down here, and going to long near. So maybe we should they do it the other way around. Yeah, I am then a strategy that the work like that and here you see here I should the longer this goes down even further, so it's not always that 70 mean you need to happen to stop loss, and that. So that the doesn't, and near I want to long also on it seems to work quite well somehow. So I'm going to break down a year. And going to break down this so that we can. So try to improve, so this is the next video, okay. Try to improve logic when the I minus wants them. Crisis down. It's the minus key level, then we long. Okay, so this is the year, and the other thing it's the same thing, so when the applause crosses down. It's the April-esque level then we short, and this is going to be similar to an hour as ad or as I said that we can detect when the price changes. We need end stop loss of course. So this is the next thing that we're going to do with the if a strategy. So we're going to end the video here, and going to remind you about the channel disclaimer, and also going to remind you about Zignaly right now. Disclaimer. Any opinions, news, research, analysis, prizes, or other information contained on our Smith video are provided as general market commentary, and do not constitute Simban Smith advice. Zignaly, all of the profit, and none of the work, best alongside the top digital asset managers and fans. If you use my link and that passes at least 100 USDT or more to any profit sharing services, you will be rewarded with $20 worth of non-withdrawable C coins that can be used for paying Zignaly CCS fees. Well, thank you for watching the Bay Area.